If I'm not mistaken, you're the kind of person who would love to avoid, as much as possible, the major problems most family law clients face in their separation or divorce. Hi, my name is Thomas O'Malley. I'm an experienced family lawyer in Durham region and the GTA. Most family law clients would be much better off in their separation or divorce if they had discovered these 5 things earlier in the process. First, it costs much more money than most spouses realize for your separation or divorce. You quickly find out during your separation or divorce that you must spend a lot more money than you had anticipated. For example, the cost of moving out of the family home is much higher than you expected if you decide to change your residence. Your family law case goes on longer than you thought, so you have to pay more legal fees than you had expected. You have to pay off some debts more quickly now that you're separated or going through a divorce. You quickly realize, unfortunately, that you need much more money than you had anticipated at the start of the process. Number 2, planning is absolutely essential to success in your separation or divorce. You find out real fast that you should have done more planning than you thought you had to do when you knew you were facing a separation or divorce. For example, when you decide to separate from your spouse, you must give careful consideration to your living arrangements, especially when you have kids as well. Where are you going to live with your kids? Can you afford to live in your home now? Will your spouse agree to move out when the living situation is tense and full of friction at home? Can you find or get extra funds to help pay for unexpected and higher costs during your separation or divorce? You must give some careful planning before you get separated or divorced. If you sense your spouse is planning to end the relationship, you should have your own plan in place to deal with this difficult time in your life. Number 3, you should have hired an experienced family lawyer earlier. You'll quickly find out that many of your expectations about what you can achieve and what you cannot achieve based on Ontario family law is not what you had expected. You realize you should have hired an experienced family lawyer earlier in the process so that you clearly understand what was reasonable to request in your separation or divorce and what goals you were not likely to achieve. Your family lawyer can help you clearly understand your family law rights in Ontario so that you can make sure your goals are reasonable and achievable based on Ontario family law. You need to understand how Ontario family law applies to your situation as soon as you can when you're facing a separation or divorce. 4, your separation or divorce is much harder on your kids than you had expected. The true victims of separation and divorce are your children. They often face serious anxiety, frustration, loneliness, anger, and conflicted loyalties as a result of your separation or divorce. You should, as quickly as possible, create a short-term parenting plan with your former spouse to reduce the serious problems and disruptions that your separation or divorce is causing for your children. 5, you should have made a reasonable settlement offer sooner to your ex-spouse to solve your family law issues. When you understand how family law applies to your own situation in your separation or divorce, you should make written proposals to settle your case as soon as possible. Your experienced family lawyer can create or write a settlement or proposal early in the separation and divorce process to help solve your family law issues. You are much more likely to solve these issues the sooner you send a reasonable settlement or proposal to your former spouse. Just make sure you get full financial disclosure from your spouse before you settle any financial issues in your case. I can tell you that your separation, divorce, or family law case will be much more successful when you do these 5 things earlier in your separation, divorce, or family law case. If you have any questions about your separation, divorce, or case, and you'd like our help, there's a few ways to contact our office. You can leave a message on my Facebook Law Office page at O'Malley Family Law. Visit my website at www.canadiandivorcelegaladvice.com or call me directly at 905-434-8837. We would love to speak to you. Oh, by the way, did you know you can protect your family law rights and get essential information on settling your family law issues with your former spouse with the daily, indispensable family law advice and tips at my free Facebook group? Go to Facebook and search Durham Region Separation Divorce Legal Support Group in the top search bar. You'll find the group and join. Thanks for watching this video and have a fantastic week.